Diving, it's everything to me. There's something about standing 27 meters above the water that focuses me like nothing else. I never quite get used to it. These are not just high dives, these are the limits. We entered the water at over 85 kilometers an hour. Precision is everything. If I misjudge my angle of entry by even a tiny amount, I can end up unconscious on impact and drown. My name is Jonathan Paredes, and I've been a Red Bull cliff diving athlete for the last 13 years. I started my cliff diving career here in Mexico, diving in these deep water caves called cenotes that are spread around the jungle. Every year, the Red Bull Cliff Diving World Series tours around the globe, diving from 7 to 8 different iconic locations. Sometimes they're cut off to 60 or 70,000 people. In 2022, we started off the competition in Boston, and then moved on to Europe where we competed in Paris for the first time ever in front of the Eiffel Tower. Following Copenhagen and Oslo, we're hosted in one of my favorite locations here in Mostar, Bosnia, arguably one of Europe's most traditional high diving spots. It is a spectacular setting diving of this 16th century bridge. Our next stop brings us to Sisikon in Switzerland, one of the first ever World Series locations. It is the fourth time since the introduction of the World Series in 2009 that a stunning diving platform was mounted on one of the cliffs that rises vertically out of the blue glacial lake. And yes, the water is freezing cold. The competition heats up now as we enter the final leg of the World Series. The penultimate stop is here in Polignano, Italy. This year we had stormy weather that brought big waves into the bay. It changed the game for us because when you need to time each dive for a perfect entry, a big wave can alter the height of the dive by a meter or more. Breaking the surface of the water correctly requires extra concentration and focus. We are in the air for only a couple of seconds, but it's incredible how many tricks and maneuvers we do in such a short space of time. It is a physical as much as a mental game. The finals take place in Sydney, Australia, in front of the stunning Sydney Opera House. Even though we're all competitors, we're also family. have dived with these guys for the last decade. They are friends. No matter the competition, we're always cheering for each other. It's not just a jump or a dive. This is not a sport about winning or losing. It's an experience. It's a total control of body and mind. A narrowing of focus, of breathing, of mental headspace. Standing on the edge of that platform is where I feel strongest, where I'm the best I can be. And sharing these intense moments with my fellow divers is what bonded us into the cliff diving family that we are today.